homegirls? Welcome back to my channel or my Instagram, whatever you guys are seeing this on. Today we're gonna be making some bomb ass dinner. It's gonna be some marinated steaks with some roasted cauliflower and roasted broccoli and roasted baby red potatoes. So stay tuned because this is gonna be fire. You're gonna want to make it for your dude, you're gonna want to make it for your girlfriend, you're gonna want to make it for your mom, whoever, but it's gonna be so bomb. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe and follow back. Thanks. We're gonna be using some lemon juice, some pep, soy sauce, Italian seasoning, some fat ass steaks, tiny bit of orange juice, and some minced garlic. That's all your ingredients that you're gonna need for this marinade recipe. You will also need some butter too, but that's gonna be a nice clean bowl ready. We're gonna add our ingredients. We're gonna add our garlic. That's minced garlic. 1/3 cup lemon juice. 1/3 cup soy sauce. 1/2 cup of, I'm using avocado oil. If you want a lighter oil, you can use olive oil, but I'm using the avocado oil. I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this all together. You can add salt if you want, but I don't need or want to add more salt just because there's already the soy sauce in there, and that has a pretty high salt content anyways. So since our steaks are fairly large, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them into smaller pieces just because, like, this is as big as my head, and I don't need to be eating a steak that big. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right down the middle. And if you like a thinner steak, you can go ahead and fillet it. I'm gonna cut off a little bit of the fat. Most of the fat will melt, but you can trim some of it too if you'd like. I actually got this steak and it was not that fatty compared to the other ones. Go ahead, and I'm not gonna fillet these. I'm gonna leave them kind of fat because we are gonna grill them. Sometimes we and if you have like a meat mallet or something, you can like make them thinner too if you want. But like I said, I'm not gonna do that. This guy's a big guy though, so cut this one into fourths. Alright, now that we have our pieces cut up, if you want to use Ziploc bags, you can. I'm going to throw a couple little slices in these, and that will kind of get the marinade soaking in that meat. If you can, I would let this sit for 24 hours. If you can't, I would let it sit for at least 2. So you got this bomb ass marinade. I'm just kind of stabbing the meat, to be honest. If your hands are nice and clean, which mine are about to be. They were already clean, but I'm just going to re-wash them before I stick my hands in marinade. I'm just going to kind of take this marinade and just get the meat all in it. This is going to be so good, you guys. You don't even understand. Alright. And you can tell it's mostly covering the meat. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover this and I'm going to put it in the fridge. After I wash my hands a little bit. This bowl is perfect. I actually got it at Fred Meyer's. It's like a serving bowl. I just use it all the time, for real. So next part of the video, we're gonna go ahead and get our baby red potatoes ready. Normally my man, he doesn't even like potatoes with like, I'll show you guys, with like the skins on them. But even this recipe, he's like, he loves it for real. It's so bomb, and just really gonna love it. Like, I can't even tell you. So we're gonna go ahead and slice these little guys. They're already small, but we're gonna go ahead and make them a little bit smaller. You can cut them in halves, or you can cut them in quarters, depending on how your family prefers. It's really up to you. And this whole bag that I got, it's 1 pound. I'm not gonna do 1 pound though, because we have so much other food going with our dinner tonight that it's just gonna be way too much. And potatoes are really heavy as it is. And I am not ready to cook them yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them soak in some cool water so they don't get all gross. So while I'm waiting for everything to be ready, I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up a little bit, because nobody wants to cook in a dirty kitchen. I got these bamboo. These are bamboo, these cutting boards. I got them off Amazon for $13. It was a pack of 3, and they're organic bamboo wood. You just have to like really take care of them, because I used to have some other ones and I took care of them, but I didn't know that you couldn't just let them air dry. You have to like let them, you have to like wipe them down, or else they start to like buckle and like get a little weird and crack. They got like cracks in them. You don't want to use that. So that's a lesson if you have wood cutting boards. These little, if you guys watch my video, I got these little measuring cups at IKEA, and they were like $2.99. Such a good price. These Whisk are like a fish to wash. Right, and now we're gonna let those steaks marinate. So our potatoes have been cooking for 20 minutes now. We're gonna go ahead and turn those over and then add our broccoli and our cauliflower. So we added those, and now we're gonna put those back in the oven for another 20 minutes. Meat has been marinated for about 4 hours now. What should we do with them?
Wrap them in foil so they marinate the juices.
That one's not open. You gotta get an open one.
So they marinate. We're still open. We got tongs. Dang, these guys are thick. You cut me some foil for the next one.
Are you just, oh, in each one?
What kind of seasoning did you put? Salt?
What'd you just put on it?
Some of this stuff. Dang, look at. And then stand up. Jump up. Yeah, just like that. Like that. More. You gotta go 113.
Whoa. Feet in. In.
Feet in. And now stand up. Jump up. Yep.
Ooh, good job. And then feet in.
Bring the plate out for these meats.
Feet in. And jump up. So here's the potatoes and the vegetable mix. They cooked, the potatoes cooked for 45 minutes at 400. And these guys cooked for about 20 minutes at 400. You don't want to overcook these because they start to get dry and they don't taste as good. But these came out perfect. There you have it.
Shall we begin?